Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to this evening's evening relaxation guided meditation. Whatever you have experienced throughout today, I would just like to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for continuing upon your journey. Thank you for facing life and everything that has come your way. And this is why I've just stopped the music for a moment, so you can actually hear my voice as I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because without you, there would be nothing for you to experience. And also, the universe would be incomplete. So, I'd like to invite you to go on a short journey this evening to connect to your truth, to your highest aspect of self, and to let go of all fear of failure and of success. I know how much potential resides within you, as I myself used to be fearful of actually journeying forwards to become the man that I know I am. And it's quite often easier to stay where we are, where we feel familiar and safe. Familiar. The people that we call our family, they are familiar, they are safe. And even if one of our familiar is not very kind, caring, considerate, compassionate, if all they do is take and leave you feeling drained and worthless, there is this hardwired belief within our society that we need to stay beside them. Once you choose yourself, create very, very strong boundaries and only entertain and interact with people that actually match your frequency, you'll be able to continue to elevate yourself at such an exponential rate that in only a few short months, you won't even recognize the person that you are. And I realize that this is slightly scary, fearful, because the ego likes to try to understand and categorize and manage everything. But it cannot understand that which it has no understanding for. And as we don't know what the future holds, we can never understand what is going to come. We can only try to create the past to be re experienced again in the future if we try to actually consciously control and decide every situation. But that said, we do know our final destination. We're all born and we will all die. We know this. It's the journey in between that makes it either a struggle and something to try and fight or run away from, or a life of connection, upliftment, compassion, love, and bliss. All rivers lead back to the ocean. And you would logically think that a straight line between point A and point B is the most direct route. Yes. So we know where we are and where we're going. But to get there, a river does not take the path that is the straightest of lines. It takes the path of least resistance. When we exist in a state of frequency of true acceptance of who we are, when we exist in our true, unique vibrational self in an energetic way and then a physical way, when we're not trying to be any particular way or different version of ourselves to please or appease another, when we are true to ourselves, we get to experience that truth in everything else. And that is just like the river flowing naturally and effortlessly. Hello, John, my brother. I see you. And that river, as it flows, it takes the path of least resistance. It churns away the soil or the material that it is working its way through that has the least resistance within it to continue upon its journey. This might mean that some points it goes left, some it goes right. It might even go back upon itself for a moment in time. This is the path of least resistance. And when we live in a flow state ourselves, this is how we get to experience life in all ways. To flow from one moment to the next, centered and focused in now, as now is the only time that we ever have, and today is the only day. And as I said the other day, yes, today is the second chance, it's the second day today to say yes today, to say yes to today. Today is our second chance, as yesterday was the first, and tomorrow never comes. And it sounds quite sorrowsome and something that is borrowed, tomorrow to borrow, tomorrow to sorrow. So we never get to tomorrow. Today is the day we say yes today. So as you go to sleep tonight, go ahead and set the intentions to travel outside of your physical self and into the astral, in the dream state, if you like, to receive the answers to whatever questions that you might have, integrating them effortlessly at a subconscious level, so that when you awaken, you know everything that you need to know at the exact time you need to know it in order to achieve everything you're here to achieve. Doing so easily and effortlessly, mindlessly. Align yourself vibrationally with the truth of who you are, and you will experience your life, your most authentic, blissful, beautiful, and abundant life in all ways. Be you. Nobody else can be you. Without you, the universe is incomplete. And you trying to be a different version of you to please somebody else, well, that's not the version that they wanted in the first place. Because you don't actually know what another person wants. And it doesn't matter. Anyway, they're living their life and you're living yours. And if we all did this, if we all lived in harmony with our true aspect of self, our true essence of vibration, everything would come into perfect balance. We would all be living our greatest lives. There'd be nothing else to do. So until that point, enjoy the journey whilst you're you. Sending you all of my love, support, and appreciation as always. And if you're watching this before the mid to end of September, we're actually going to be opening a group container, an 8-week journey back home to the self and back home to love. 8 sessions, 8 live sessions, group sessions, daily connections, weekly tasks, homeworks, if you like, different workshops and meditations and videos to look through, different topics of conversation to bring up, and articles to look at. And then at the end, there's an extended 4 weeks with an integration journey, a grounding course, and 2 further weeks, or the last 2 weeks, 12 weeks in total, of support, accountability, continuing that connection. 12 weeks, taking us all the way through to Christmas, into the new year and into the new you in all ways, shapes and forms. And as we create those changes ourselves, it echoes out to everybody else. It's going to be such a beautiful journey. I literally cannot wait. It's the time. The time is now. Now is the time. All my love. Until we connect again. Namaste.